we trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, we're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you, trusting in you, trusting in you. We're trusting in you, trusting in you.
All right, this week we're imagining what it would be like to journey on a steam train through the wild, vast, beautiful Rocky Mountains. A long time ago, trains were the fastest way to travel when you had to go far or up a really big hill. Not many people ride steam trains like that anymore. Tell me about a train that you've ridden. Anyone been to the Texas State Railroad? On the Polar Express? Have you guys been on a train before? Raise your hand. Okay, great. Steam trains get their power from a steam engine. So it's a little bit like a tea kettle. This is a tea kettle. When the water boils inside, it pushes the steam up through a hole and it whistles. I was gonna whistle for you. Pretty cool, huh? Inventors figured out a way to capture that steam and turn it into power. Enough power for a train to pull thousands and thousands of pounds over tall and rocky mountains. Trains have the power to cross miles and miles of deserts, carrying things to people who need them. Right now, I want you all to huddle up with your crew leaders and imagine that your crew has a steam train and you can load it up with whatever you want. You can take it wherever you want to go, but without crossing the ocean. You have 30 seconds to come up with what you would carry and where. Do that together, crews. All right, Cruz. When you hear this sound, it means it's time to be quiet and listen, okay? It would take a lot of power to get things like, what'd you come up with? Gravel? Tools? Food? A horse? Yes, ma'am. Gold. Ooh, that's a good one. It would take a lot of power to get those treasures to, where did you decide to go? To Timbuktu. I like it. Tennessee. Awesome. All right, this week we'll discover a special kind of power that you and I do have. We have Jesus' power right here, ready to help us all do important things. Maybe when you think of power, you think of superheroes who have superpowers. Call out some of the superpowers you wish you had. Invisibility, speed. Yeah, okay. Or maybe the word power makes you think of someone with huge muscles. Everybody stand up and give me your best weightlifter pose. Oh, wow. We got some good ones here. Strong muscles and superpowers are things that we usually think of when we hear about power, don't we? But God has more power than any of those. God has the power to create mountains and oceans just by speaking. God has the power to love and forgive and to comfort and to heal. He has more power than even death. Jesus is God's very own Son, and he has all that power too. This week we'll be learning about how you can trust in Jesus' power to help us every single day. And later in the week, you'll hear about the life-saving power of Jesus' blood. Stand up and sing.
Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily his praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily his praises to sing? There's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb. Oh, there is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb.
All right, every day this week we're going to learn a Bible point, an important truth from the Bible to remember. Today we'll explore how Jesus' power helps us do hard things. That's our Bible point. Today, whenever you hear someone say, Jesus' power helps us do hard things, I want you to raise your hand like this, like you're going to do the choo-choo, and say, trust Jesus. Let's practice. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Awesome. We'll need to hang on to Jesus' power to pull us through when things get tough. Look at Eddie Engineer over here. It says, Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Great job. The Bible says, for I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Christ is another name for Jesus. And Jesus' power helps us do hard things. He gives us the strength we need to power through sadness, confusion, maybe mad feelings. Let's sing a song now about Jesus' awesome power. Stand up and sing. Get to know some surprising Bible memory buddies who will help us remember our Bible points. All of our buddies are animals that you could find somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. Let's take a look. Day 1 buddy intro. Let's practice. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Very good. This is Ramsey, our Bible buddy for today, and we're going to learn a little bit about him.
Hey there, friends! Glad you're all on board for a rambunctious week of faith and fun at Rocky Railway. I'm Ramsey, a bighorn sheep. Can you guess why? Okay, that was too easy. Check out these cool, curvy horns God gave me. Ram's horns can weigh up to 30 pounds. That's as much as some of our littlest preschool buddies. Wow! My horns have to be tough because we male sheep use them to keep other rams out of our territory. People who study rams say we can run into each other at 20 to 40 miles per hour. Bam! You can hear that sound for miles. Me and my herd hang out all over the majestic, massive Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains rock! If you head up to find me, strap on your hiking boots. Sometimes my herd grazes in an alpine meadow. 'Cause that's where the good stuff is. Wow, good! But the meadow makes us an easy target for predators, so we also like to climb way up those crazy cliffs. We sheep like it steep. Me and my family can hang out on a little teeny tiny ledge that's only a few inches wide. Animals like bears or coyotes can't bother us here. Whew! And check out the view! God made us just right for staying safe in those hard, rocky places. My hooves are split and have a rough skin on the bottom that grips tight to the rugged rocks. Plus, I've got excellent eyesight. No glasses for me. It may sound like climbing these cliffs and balancing on jagged ledges is hard to do, but God has given me everything I need to live here. Fine food and my family safe. I've heard that you sometimes have to do hard things too. When there's a bully at school, maybe you feel like you're in a rough, rocky place. You may not be balanced on a cliff ledge like me, but maybe you have to balance homework, chores, sports, music, and friendships. That sounds hard. Maybe coming here today and making new friends even feels like a hard thing for you. But did you know you don't face those hard things alone? No way! Jesus is right beside you. Yep, even right now. He gives you His power to climb through those mountains of worry and get through any rough stuff you gotta do. The Bible powers you up with this truth. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That means you don't have to have your own power to do hard things. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus.
Very good. All right, we're going to sing a song called Everywhere I Go. Everyone, stand up.
Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Where I go with you. There's a spirit I cannot contain. There's a spirit I cannot contain. The same power that raised Jesus up from the grave, the same spirit I cannot contain. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my home, come what may. Where I go with you. Breath upon these bones, your fire in my soul, your kingdom is my home, and I don't walk alone. Everywhere I go on this road, high and low, where I go with you. So I won't be afraid, this my
Man, oh man. Oh.
I've heard some commotion around the really yard last night. That could be really bad. Maybe we can find someone who works here who can tell us what happened. Maybe this guy can help. Excuse me, do you work here?
Do I work here? Man, I've been working here all the long live years of my entire life. I tell you, I'm not just one that just rides on these trains. I drive these things. Like we get in, we choo-choo down the road, you know what I mean? It's just nice and dandy. We get going down the road with these things. My name is Cam, by the way. Cam Track.
Wow, Cam, my name is Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
You must really love trains.
Oh, I do love trains. I'm telling you. You know, once you work with them so long, they just kind of become a part of who you are. It's like, runaway train, not going back. On the wrong track, on the wrong way, on the wrong track. It seems like I ain't getting nowhere. But I'm neither here nor there. It's just like it becomes part of who you are.
Hello, Cam.
Hello?
Hello.
Cam.
Cam, we just want to make sure that we can hear every word you're telling us, okay?
Hey, I'm loud, ain't I?
You need it.
Okay.
Miss Amanda that's having it.
I think so. Can you hear me out there? Yes. So as I was saying, when you work on these things all your life, they just kind of become part of who you are.
Right. Well,
Some commotion you heard, ain't it? I heard that commotion too, girl. That commotion was something else. It kept me up all night long. Let me just tell you, I was a choo-choo training down like I do driving that engineering thing, and I was getting down the road, and all of a sudden I heard,
wow.
I'm talking big boulders. Big boulders. I had to bring that thing to a heat skull. You ever seen a train stop? It's like,
Oh my goodness, that could really cause some problems.
oh, it caused a lot of problems. I had to blow this thing, you know. I had to get things going. I had to hit them brakes. And then, I'm telling you, it's a good thing me and my crew's here, because we just might better be do something about this thing, get this train going down the road.
Do you really think you're strong enough to lift this massive boulder?
Now, that's just an insult right there. You don't think I'm strong enough? I know I'm strong enough to move this thing.
Okay, well, why don't we start with this one here?
Why not that one?
Well, this one's a little smaller. We don't want to see you get hurt.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you what, though. This is going to be easy peasy, so you might as well watch out, because I'm going to put this thing on.
All right, I'll stand back.
Yeah, please stand
you guys
back.
watch out.
All right, it's all on the knees, right? On the knees. Oh!
Oh, Cam, goodness.
Oh, it's just useless. It's so hard.
Well, it's funny you should mention that
Oh.
because my crew and I are talking this week about how Jesus' power helps us to do hard things.
Trust Jesus. Whoa, he helps us do what? Hard things?
That's right. We all have to do hard things. It might be taking a big test at school. It might be helping a sick family member.
Oh,
Oh, don't drop it, Cam. It might be standing up to a bully. When life's, I know, one more. Oh.
Oh. We've already established this. I'm just not that strong.
None of us here are strong enough to tackle all this tough stuff on our own, but we have a friend who is.
Is that right?
Yeah, Jesus. Jesus is powerful in every way. He can handle anything.
You mean like anything?
Anything.
Okay.
Things that are hard for us inside, too. Even though life still seems heavy, He's always there to share the load.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what. I don't know about y'all out here, but this Jesus guy sounds really, really awesome. And I hope y'all get to meet him. I hope y'all get to know him. I hope I get to know him this week. It's going to be really fun to get to know Jesus. You think he might even be able to help me with my situation here?
You know what? Let me finish with my friends here, and then we'll talk, okay?
Okay. Yippee-yay! Oh, yeah, we'll see y'all later!
Bye, Cam. All right, we're just about done here at Rocky Railway. Rocky Railway. Each crew member has an important job. There's a job for a thank youer, a prayer person, a kit carrier, a guide, and a schedule supervisor. Right now, I want you to get together with your crew and decide who's who on the crew handout that you have. Crew leaders go over the job descriptions and have your crew members decide who will do each job. They're listed on the back of the name badges also. A person could have a different job each day or the same job the whole week. You have about 1 minute to talk it over. All right, you all have important jobs now. The fun and excitement you bring to these jobs are going to help us power through mountains of fun this week. We're going to dismiss in order. Our preschool groups, raise your hand if you're a preschool crew leader. Raise your hand if you're a preschool crew leader. You guys are going to get up and go straight to the fellowship hall.